was getting set times. Alright, hey guys. It's Haezer Production Diary 3. Wait, do that. Cool. I mostly want to talk about not really releasing that many new stuff. All my dedicated fans will know like Monkey was made quite a while ago. And I basically just wanted to update people on what I'm busy with and like what direction I'm going, and just give you a better idea of what the new EP will sound like. I thought I'll just start the production diary with a bit of what synths I'm using and what sounds I'm doing and how I'm creating it. Most of the sounds comes from my little fatty that you can see there. Otherwise I've got a Blofeld which is unplugged right now, but that's what I get most of my sounds. And then I record it in Logic and I play around with the LFO to get different speed wobbles. 1.8, 1.4, 3.16 is what I use most of the time. For instance, if I just grab the camera here, I'm in Reason at the moment, and I just open up the file just to show you kind of what's happening in the project itself. So this is the one synth I'm using, and you can check it's the NNXT, and I just loaded a sample that I recorded out of my little fatty. And then if you just look closely here, this is kind of the important part. So I recorded like a very basic LFO already on the fatty that sounds like this. And then within my sampler I can filter the LFO. I've also put a pitch filter on it so it starts with a higher octave. And then here you can set your rate. At the moment it's at 1.4. So if I press it again, you'll hear it's going. And then obviously without it, it's gonna go. And that's like I play around and make different samplers, open it, make duplicates to create rhythm in the track. So some of them, one rhythm will go at 1.8, different or 3.16. And yeah, and that's kind of how I create the rhythm in the track. And then if I put it back to where it was, and then here, and when I write it in, I kind of play around with offsetting it. So if you hear it on its own, it'll go. So that sounds pretty odd, but as soon as you put the kick and the snare in, it's going. And that's kind of what creates your rhythm. And like most of you know, like most of my tracks is more rhythm driven than melodies when it drops. With the new EP, I'm trying to put in more melody in the build-ups instead of for the drop. And I don't know, the best way to explain it, I guess, is to play it. Just trying to think if there's anything else I can show you. Well, let me play a preview of 4 tracks that I'm working with at the moment. There's the Troublemaker, Back to Basics, Rubbernecker, and there's one track that doesn't have a name. And I'll play one preview and then kind of explain where it's coming from. I'll put it here behind the speaker so you can actually hear what's going on. I'm just playing it off previews, like so. That monster synth hearing, that's from my Blofeld, and it's just like I showed you, put it into the sampler, put just the scream effect, and then with a reverb also added to it, and then you'll get this kind of effect. So that was Rubbernecker, and that monster synth hearing building up is actually out of reason. It's actually a synth called Thor, and actually I don't mind showing you how I made that, because I know a lot of people always ask me. Let me just check out. Okay, let me just put it here while I open up the project file. Alright. It's this bad boy. Cool, I'll show you. Alright, so this is the Thor, and what I've done, I've just used a combinator to combine some effects. You can see that the patches lead tune Hoover. It's off the, I think it's off the Vengeance pack, I'm not too sure. It's just like a compressor, stereo imager, some reverb, and then the scream. And you can just kind of hear the difference. That's just clean, and then that's with the effect. And what I've done in the track is just basically use the pitch bend and then the rotaries to phase it out and to modulate the sound a bit. So if I just solo this, you can hear it. So yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people hate on Reason, but you can get pretty sick sounds out of it. So that's one example of it. Let me hear what's the next track. This track is, I don't have a name for it yet. It's quite new, and it's hell of a heavy, so I think what I'll do, I'll just pan around a bit. You can check out my gear and all that. So what's next? This track's called Back to the Basics, and it's really, I just wanted to make a banger for the dance floor, something that just works in an arena or in a big club with like big sound, and it's hell of a basic, but like all the focus lies more in the bass and how it like the kick and the synths just drive the track. I mean, there's really not much going on, but I really dig this one.
That boy ain't nothing but trouble.
Okay, and the next one is called Troublemaker, and this is one that I'm gonna be collaborating with a vocalist, and I haven't found the right MC yet, so I'm still out checking it out and finding the right vocals for it. But yeah, you'll get an idea. So that's what I've been busy with. I'm also working on a remix for Make the Girl Dance that's really sick, but I can't actually play too much of that because I'm still busy and it's not been released yet, so it's unfair to them. Yeah, so I guess that's all I really have to say. I just wanted you to know yeah, working my ass off trying to make a really good EP for you guys, and I hope you're gonna like it. And yeah, like I'll update you pretty soon. Think I'll put out more previews of the tracks, maybe in like MP3 form, that you can get an idea of what I'm doing. But otherwise, listen out for the Make the Girl Dance remix, and then good news, Yassi and Joey Bloom. I'm gonna give out the steps for free like sometime next week, so look out for that on my Haezer page, and cool, check you later.